Welcome to the Great British Crochet Off, where every single week I crochet something inspired by an episode of the Great British Bake Off. This is Series 5, Episode 2, Biscuit Week. As always, while I will not be discussing who left, who got Star Baker, I will be discussing these specific challenges. So if you're doing a watch along and you don't even want that level of spoiler, this is your opportunity to hit that little bookmark button and save this video for later. So as I said, this is Biscuit Week, and as an American, I will do my best to refrain from using the C word, cookie. That's the only time I'm going to say it. I promise. So the challenges this week were 36 savory biscuits. So like biscuits that would go well with like a cheese pairing kind of thing. It was Florentines, which I've actually made before, and I'll pop a little photo of them here. Very good. Very like rich, you know what I mean? Like you're only gonna eat one, you're probably gonna have it with like a tea, a black coffee, something in that realm. And then also a 3D biscuit, like showstopper centerpiece. A 3D biscuit scene. So for this week, I decided to go with a 3D biscuit scene of the inside of the Bake Off tent, like a miniature version, an abridged version. Two things first and foremost. If you feel like this is unfinished, like it's missing things, that's because it is. I was trying to make all of it at once this week, and number one, this by itself was a lot of crocheting because the outside is white, the inside, the floor, putting it all together, sewing it together, making the like worktop station. That was like a week's worth of work along with everything else that I do throughout the week. And then also I was kind of thinking how fun it would be to incorporate other bake-off weeks into this. So this is the Biscuit Week edition, but then maybe in future weeks like Bread Week or Pastry Week, other like a fridge, windows, things like that could be added in. I think it'd be really fun to like add onto this. And also, I know you're wondering, did you raid your children's Lego set to get little baking props for your little bake-off diorama? Yes, I did. This is an amateur hour. This is the Great British Crochet Off. So if you're new to the Great British Crochet Off, you may not know that alongside my regular bakes, I also occasionally make some Great British Crochet Off dolls. So usually I make like the series winner, and then I've also made some of my favorite contestants and hosts and judges. So we have Tasha from last season. We have Maddie, who won the last series. My favorite contestant of all time, Nadia. We have lovely hosts Sue and Mel, which I actually made these recently. I think I made these for the last series that I did. You have Mary, Prue, and Paul. And of course, Allison and Noel, whose hair really needs to get it together. And so the idea of this is that now my girls like to play with these little bake-off dolls. Soon and now they will have like a little kitchen set to play with them in. So Paul can come by, and he can come by with Allison, who is there for wonderful emotional support. And maybe our dear Tasha is baked a lovely baguette. And now they have like a little kitchen to play with them in. So I'm excited to add to this in future weeks. I already have some ideas of hopefully weeks in the future that will work with adding to it, though I want to stay true to letting the episode itself inspire me, so stay tuned for that. And thank you for joining me for this week. Make sure you like and share and follow. It helps so much, and I'll see you guys next week for Bread Week. And here's a little close-up view. I went with the pink desk because I thought it would contrast with some of the other ideas for things that I have. And I even stuck in a little Lego oven underneath, though in the future I would love to add like a little crocheted oven. And the outside is of course Bake Off white.